Welcome back to the Crust. My name is Nilaus, and we're continuing our journey here, and we seem to be sort of in a little bit more stable position. We got really a lot of nice science going on, and that's coming primarily from... Whew, that's a lot coming from here. There, whoa. I was actually figuring out that they were unhappy because there was no ventilation of this room, so they're kind of holding their breath. But now they're super excited and happy to work, and they get really nice bonus percentages, and we get like 320 extra science. That is pretty damn amazing. So we're raking in all the different sciences now. And today, this episode, well, I can't promise anything, but I want to get started on actually turning it into a factory game. Oh no, he didn't go there. Yes, because this is not really a factory game. This is just like a little build here and a little build there. But we need to build something that is going to be starting off a bus. And let's talk a little bit about it while we sort of go through the motions of all the things we want to do. We're also working on the repeater, so we get some more stuff out on the map. We're also working on this contract, which we started last time. It's going to be completed soon. And then we'll free up one of those. That's a desalination plant. And then out on the map, this truck is still just idling out here, just waiting for the repair workshop to be done at this station. And I have decided my drone or my rover is going back just because there's nothing else to do out on the map. This private lab is, I think this icon means wait, because it's currently unavailable, and I think that's because it is already sort of allocated. If we look at here, it's a paid lab. There we go, 49 days. So I guess in 49 days it'll sort of open up again. Research-wise, we're just raking in all the stuff that we want. Fuel generator is worked on primarily because it opens up down here towards better batteries that we like. And, well, aside from that, we just need to get it going. Let's look at how I want to turn this into a factory build game. Ooh. I think we start with something like this, the multi-regolith refinery. This is a weird monstrosity. Oh, and I have to do it on pause mode. Yeah, unfortunately I have to do it on pause mode because otherwise it kind of keeps building. Is this the way I want to build it? I mean, if I build it a little bit further up. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So I'm going to build it here, and I am going to have some... Oh, we don't have a lot of resources, but we'll get that. This has 5 outputs. So, look at that, 5 outputs. That's a lot, and they need to go out somewhere. So, I'm going to take this. Kind of thinking, I don't want to collide with this, which I might do. Let's do that thing, and we have to be on pause mode from now on. Then this one up here is the iron, this second one is aluminium, and this is silicon, and over here we have titanium, or that's maybe silicon, aluminium, or whatever. And we have some inbounds as well, so we're gonna get stuff inbound, and then we're gonna get up on a bus here, and let's go with underground from here, and another underground from there. Good. Then you will go. You go up. Oh man, these are... Laying belts is a little bit complicated in this game, to say the least. There. This one will go up. This one will go up. And then, obviously, later on we'll also be getting some of this part, sort of from a further down. Oh no, it's already, it doesn't recognize that this one had to go out. Okay, so yeah, that will go in here, and then another one will go in. And really, then I have to take that out as well. Damn these belts. I have to display the essence of what I want to do. And then I'm gonna go another one here. And of course this is crazy expensive. There. That gets us everything, and it gets way too close to this one. But I'm gonna kind of gamble on this and just hope that it works. So I'm gonna go in and go there. And I'm gonna go in and go there, which is the maximum reach they have. Then this will be silicon, and this will be aluminium, and that will merge into this line, and this will merge into that line. So there we now have a bus, and we can hook this part up here. I can hook it up to another line down here. To be honest, I actually think that I want to kind of change this a little bit, because maybe I don't want, like, I think I want it to be slag first, then silica, then iron, then titanium, and then, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna change the sequence of it. So this is probably going to be the first one. And now I need to put in some boxes. Then I need to go over here and then delete some of this. I think this is a weird that it's sort of, well, honestly, arbitrary where it starts and ends. And I'm going to go back here and then get some storage. These are all going to be bulk storage. And then we're building it. This one copy. Here, here, here. Yeah, this is as close as we can do it. And I'm going to copy that one. That goes in. That goes in. Oops. And there. So that, after that, we'll have to do something. And the idea is that on this side, I'm going to get everything inbound. And yeah, I'll need to do something about this because what we will eventually have to get everything in on a sort of input bus on this side and figure out how to merge it in here. So that's also an input bus here. I'm going to take that and basically make it, yeah, get it in here, but I can't do that. But let's see. The idea of this is that up here, so 57% of the regolith is actually turning into iron, but we will then lose, if we only put it into a single thing, then we lose all the titanium, the silicon, the aluminium. Ooh, water. Well, I don't know about water because this one doesn't process water out, so that doesn't matter. It'll just be slag, I guess. So we'll have to sort of get a mining location as well, and this is also another thing that I know that people have been yelling at me for doing, for not doing, is that I can actually do so that one. And
you can't build here.
Really? Okay. People have been saying I could do that. Let me just test it to see if that's, like, you could build 2 of these. People have been telling me that.
You can't build here.
Why?
You can't build here.
Okay. So that works, but I can't then build the other one. Oh, right, I can. Just there. So these 2 will mine this out a lot faster and then go in here. But this will be 57% iron. That means the iron part will be busy, but the other things will not be busy. Not particularly these. They'll just put into these boxes. So I'm going to be saying this one is slag. The next one was silicon oxide. And this is then the iron oxide. And then this was titanium oxide. And then lastly, it is the aluminium oxide. There. Good. So that is going to be a template build for this part. Now, obviously, this is going to be expensive. So, oops. We will have to take that out here and just know that this is prepared for the next thing. And then I will get a box of just random things. Yeah, I do want to place it here, but I can't. So I guess I have to place it here. And then that will be get in there. This one get in. Copy. In here. And this will be regolith there. And then the regolith will go out in here. So eventually we'll be belt constrained, but this part we'll actually put it into boxes. And then once we're done with this, we can actually start looking at something we take out on that side. All right, I think we're ready to let this go and see what comes of it.
The technicians at the station required a considerable amount of time to complete the repairs, even with our drones. Together we managed to handle it. We did a major overhaul, replaced the filters, and left spare parts for the initial period. During the repair process, we gained access to the documentation of the facility and equipment. There we found a couple of technological solutions for our own developments.
So that sounds like we got some science out of this. Well, did we? Really? Or did we just get some loot?
Research
Okay,
complete.
this one's stuck here. Pick up the drones. Okay, but the truck is idle next to us, so we'll just pick up everything and then return to base. There we go. So that's done. You're waiting here. And what is the research complete?
Our
And
drones have done a great job and helped a lot of people. That's a credit to you as well, Director.
thank you. Don't know what that exactly means, but you're just carrying your 2 drones back. I don't know if we got anything additional science from it. And ice springs plus 60. Ice springs plus 60. Oh, look at that. It actually isn't even the timer on it. It just says that it's maybe a permanent one for that. That's nice. And we just completed science as well. That was the fuel generator. Now we get the fuel factory, and then we'll get the batteries, the bigger batteries later on. And did we get the contract completed? Almost, but we've been in pause mode for a while. Here we go. The contract is completed. It's flying off, and we should get a fair bit of change. Let's see. 40,000. Oh, 91. Contract
We made a
completed.
decent profit and saved
Nice.
an entire region from extinction.
That's nice.
I consider this a great bonus for those who were concerned about short-term gains. Right, Alice?
Nice. Right, let's look at contracts. We don't have any contracts available, so unfortunately we'll just have to make do with the money we have, and for now, and then wait for this part to complete.
Malachite is about to set up their production facility on the moon and is asking us for missing construction materials. Check out the contract on the control center panel.
Sounds good. They want 300 titanium. Ouch, I don't have that. And microchips. Oof. But it gets us 100,000 plus more if we make it. I'm not going to make it right now, but I certainly want to make it at some point. Let's have a look at the titanium. And that is... I have to go on this one to actually figure out. That's titanium. We also have titanium here. So I am getting this titanium in. And that goes split into those 2 things. Oh, actually, it isn't going into... There must be another
Research
titanium.
complete.
There must be another titanium. Where's another titanium? No? Why are we not getting the titanium rods done anywhere? Oh, that's odd. Well, that's probably a good idea to do that. So let's do one of those basic ones, even though we should be transitioning into the more advanced ones. But let's do a basic one here, that one. And that goes into here. There, and then it goes into a rolling thingy. That one is smelting furnace that just smelts titanium. And then we go into a box. Like this is the most basic of basic thing. It doesn't feel like much of a factory game, just building these single lines here. Well, not especially not that line. There. Here, and then I need to set up the resources. This will be titanium rods, this will be titanium, this will be titanium, and this one will just be there. So we just hook it up to this one which is nearby. There you go. And then I can just do priority, then that should be fine, and then go into this build and build all 2000. Not much. And oops, rare earth. Ooh, rare earth processing. That's also nice. That's just one of those you just kind of needed to build and then ignore it. So we're going to be building that and ignoring it because there is a rare earth processing plant. Nope. There we go. Where is it? Didn't we get it? Component, small component. No, rare earth. Yes, that one. It's simply just box in, box out. Like, just get this and copy this one for the outbound and copy this one for the inbound. Oh, that's funny. How can I not copy this? Weird. Okay.
Research complete.
Ooh, the research is coming in quick now. And oops. From here to here. These two, this one is set, and power that one. This will be rare earth, and this one will be rare earth. There you go. That should be pretty straightforward. What do we get? We got extended trading license. That just means the things are going to be a little bit cheaper. We have huge amounts here coming in, so that's great. What else do we want? Like, let's just go. Maybe the better belts is a good idea. Oh, this one is absolutely essential. So let's do that. Social, anything interesting? I mean, the stuff up here we should probably get as well. Now we have the titanium built here. This titanium is making 20 per second, or 20 per, yeah, minute. And this one is consuming 20 and making 13.7, but this one can only consume 9. So if I bump this up, then it goes at least up to 12. That's something. And now,
repeater has
new
begun
happens.
working, and you will now regularly discover new signals on the moon's surface.
The repeater is done. Nice. Oh no. Wonder what happens. Okay, so that just discovers new stuff. Excellent. That means our rover should be idle at base. Okay, so we have like extraction. Okay, this is interesting. Need to investigate first. Okay, let's just start with the closest one and go and send you up there, because then you're busy. Great. And the whole mission about this laser gun, I'm gonna gracefully ignore it for a long time. That just feels like the best option. That, oh, it's not powered. Okay, well, that's so it actually worked without being powered. That's interesting. And power. There we go. So that, once that's powered, and I think we need to bump these up in priority, otherwise they never get done, because we have quite a bit of resource here. That's not a critical one. I wish we could disable some of these warnings when they're not interesting. Ooh, a meteor has fallen near our base. You can send a rover to investigate at the site. Interesting. Not seen that before. That one. Okay, let's do that first. That's more interesting. There. The other one was just not going anywhere. But that one's
delivered.
here. Nice. Interesting. Confirm package delivery. That's the stuff that comes back. I think that's just the 2 drones, which would be nice to get some 2 drones here. What about down here? Yeah, we do need a few more miners. Yeah, 2 more miners are going to go in, because we need to sort of get this out of the way so we can start working a little bit more on this. Your scout has examined the meteor at the impact site and discovered some chemical compounds that could be of interest to scientists. 100 and 100. That is pretty damn awesome from just discovering a meteorite. And let's see, then you can continue to go on to the other one that we're looking for. There we go, that's good. And the rover is, or the truck is staying at home. We've just been shipping off some materials here and also completed a mission. We have low steel, low concrete, and pretty much low everything. And that's why things are just really slowly built here, because we just set up the construction of a lot of things. I'm just desperately trying to figure out why you are unpowered. I guess it's just the fact that we only have battery output. So during the night we're a little bit short on power, and by a little bit I mean a massive amount. So we need to figure out what is not running during the night. This is also good. We're bringing slag in here, but I actually wanted to bring slag from here. This one should be just honestly just doing that. That's 11,000. Oh, that's disgusting. Let's build it
Research complete.
there, and then there. It's going to be the same thing. Now it was 12,000, but it's still fine. All right, more drone upgrade. That means they're faster. That's good. And that should help on sending things out, because I have like still 1k in here, plus there's about 1k in here. So we'll get all of that. And if I want to be just super concise, then I'll also do that in here. I'd actually like to get it in there. It seems weird, but I'll do that. And we're stuck with this unpowered. Is there something else that's not really important to get powered? I mean, this one should not be powered during, since it's, well, not working. Anything else that don't need power? I don't know. Maybe that one. That's also low priority, so it doesn't get anything. All right, so what we see here is that we have a huge shortage of the titanium plates. The titanium plates are built up here. And I have just considered at least, well, this one is producing 20, this one's consuming 20, but only producing 8.3. So if I just upgrade this one, then I'm producing 30. If I upgrade this one, then I'm consuming 40. That means it's producing 16.6, but it's only actually getting 30 inbound. So this is not like perfect ratio. It's at least it has spare capacity. So it'll be like 12-ish, and then this one could also be upgraded to 12. And then at least sort of these are somewhat aligned, and they don't take any more of our precious CPU capacity, but they will produce a little bit better with the upgrade at the expense of about 100,000. Wow, expensive. It is now morning and we have enough power for now, so we're going to be enabling these things here. And these are producing 20 plus 20, and this can consume 60. And we don't know the yield, that depends on what we get inbound, so let's at least get 20 plus 20, and then we could upgrade these by one step, and then I'll get all of that inbound, which is going to be nice. Then the next part is, what are we going to do about all the outbounds of this? That's going to be the next challenge. We're just still struggling a little bit with, particularly with our titanium plates, because we used a lot of titanium plates for a lot of builds, but now we are stuck. Well, we're not stuck. We've caught up and we are now stabilizing here. Let's look at the mission. We of course still don't have any microcircuits. Let me just have a look at the microcircuit factory, where that is. That maybe under engineering would be a good place to look. Microcircuit factory. Let's start adding that one and just make it a little bit better. That one is extended, not really interesting. Conveyors 2, I don't think I need that, but oh, where is it? It's the microcircuit factory. Goes up, goes up, goes up, goes up. There we go. And after the large battery, which you absolutely need before next nighttime. Though I think that uses aluminium, which is going to be a problem. So let's have a look at this. So now we get 39 of the iron part, and everything else is something. And this has a pretty decent storage internally, and then it's working at not 100% all the time, but it's going to work. And we'll see that they go into these locations, and then it's going to be a challenge for the next part. The first thing I want to do is actually going to be the smart concrete, because the smart concrete is, everything else just needs to be smelted, but smart concrete is a double build. So I need to figure out how to do this. The idea being something like this, and oh, I need to pause everything because otherwise it just goes wrong. So this is the slag. We'll just get you up there. And then this is the silicon, because we built those next to each other. And then I want to build, like, what is the closest thing I can build this? Luckily this game allows us to mirror things with the T command. So that's really nice. That helps a lot here because I accidentally move things around. And there. Okay, so now that's working. And then actually, I'm not going to use slag anywhere further up this bus. So why would I even have all of this? What I would like to do, though, is get a box for... Oh, a large storage would be even better. Oh, I don't have that. Well, whatever. Then I'm going to build it here. And then that means... And that goes in. This one goes up there. And then this will be selected as that one. That will actually be exactly what we want here. And then of course we'll just need some power lines. I don't think I want to do too much in terms of power lines for this. Actually I do. Let's get that down here and there. Good. Okay, so that will be like my first branch off the bus. And then I'm going to be dragging my concrete now. Concrete has replaced slag because we don't want slag on the bus, but we want concrete on the bus. And yes, it'll just continue to go up there like crazy. And then the next thing we want to do is the smelting of the silicon, which I might as well do now because I kind of need it. Again, like this doesn't seem... It seems like it could be built a little bit better. What if I bring like into the side, and then if I had 2 of these... Like this is going to be the size of the big storage, so I think that is going to be fine. I can replace this with the big storage eventually, and then I'll go sideways into the big storage and then push it out here. Yes, which means I should be having room for that one branching out here, and then going into some smelting columns, smelting furnaces, and let's see where they positioned. They're positioned here, so that should be pretty. I don't know if this is too close. And then potentially as many as we want. I'll just make 3 just because, and that seems right. There, and you go in there. Yeah, that doesn't work. So I'm going to take these out and copy this and go 1 up, and we'll make 3. And this gets gone, and here, here, here. And then we'll do exactly the same on this side. imagine that the first one is coming in here, and then I'll take this out because I don't have it, and I also take this one out because we'll no longer be branching that out. So here goes, oh, okay, remember, undergrounds. That one. Ooh, hold on, that doesn't work. Oh, that doesn't work. When I do undergrounds here, then I can't merge it into... Then I could underground the main bus, but yeah, I don't like that. Can I also do this? Just FYI, can I do that? Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so that's the way we do it here. Okay, take that out, and then yeah, there, and this will then be silicon, and this one is concrete. So that's going to be building the first couple of things here, and here. There you go. Then that gets built. Nice. Right, so that's actually like a big step forward. We'll have these locations randomly. I kind of want to say that's randomly. It seems a little bit random where they are going to be located, the storage. Because I wanted to store them right after they're done. Okay, and then the other ones will eventually go out. Oh, how I just absolutely want to have the iron done, because the iron is the one that is going to be useful now. There. And then that means I'm going to have to assume that we'll be doing like these big ones, big boxes. Or maybe I just do the big boxes later on. There we go. We'll assume nothing. And I get this part. Oops. Which goes from here and in.
You can't build here.
Yeah. I'm coming. It's working fine. I can build anywhere I want. And then this will then be the iron ore that continues, and that's not going to continue, so I'm going to be building you. Maybe like this. And this is the silica, and this will be the iron, and then go underneath from here to here. Here, that one goes in. And I know this can be made more compact. Everything can always be made more compact, but I don't really feel the need to make things any more compact than this. This already seems pretty compact for me, and yeah, so that, and what I need is here, I need silica and silica and silica. And this will be iron. And iron. And except that this is just not going to get built. Like, this is really low priority. Yeah, okay, so let's try and build this. Let's go here. How much does it cost? 99,000. Oh my god. Well, there's a little bit of an issue, isn't there? Okay. I guess we're not building all of this right now. Okay. Well, let's build what we can. So one of these locations out here, extraction complex. It says I want to set up an expedition and deliver 15 titanium. I think I can throw 15 titanium that way. There we go. And then just go back to base. I don't know what we get. I just know that it's something we might want to get. And then I can just search for another one and just see if there's anything interesting there. Oh, actually, while I'm at it, just want to be scanning the area around, just because you never know that. Oh, look at that. There's something down here. Move to that area. Good. And then we scan down there. That being said, I was actually at a good number here of titanium. And this is this chilling at the base, then go in, and then it'll bring in 15. We need 200 here, and then we need microcircuits. We need way more than we have, and that's a big problem. I was looking at, we just got the better batteries, but they require aluminium, which we don't have. So unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to do more of these, which I don't want to do. But that will at least get us to 500. There, and then I am going to prioritize these. because otherwise they don't get built until nighttime, and then it becomes a little bit silly. There we go. We made a lot of money. That means we can now go down here and get this and just build all. Boop. There we go. Now all of that got built. Hope that's good. And then I am going to gracefully disconnect everything until something actually is available to come out. Oh, it is coming out. Look at that. Then you're not going to be empty, are you? And there's a little bit here as well. There you go. Hey, look at that. Look at that. I want this one also to be built a little bit quicker.
Research complete.
Now we got a microcircuit build is research. We also got here. This one should be scanning something and finding something nearby. What is that? Corporate base. Let's look for that corporate base here. Interesting. That's just a random little thing. And this one is coming in with some stuff. Research complete was the microcircuit factory. So let's go down and just slap down a random microcircuit factory and just have it built by or serviced by whatever is around, because there's no way that I can actually feed it from... Oh, there is no way that I can... What you said? Like that, perhaps? This will go out on that side, and then I'll go... That is fine, and this one is fine. That actually is... Oh, that's not connected. There, now it's connected. There you go. And... Good. And I will just hook this on up here. Okay, so that was actually surprisingly easy. Let's get this one done. And then we'll get like the very few that we have of the rare earth. Let's also just allow this to be bringing stuff inbound in case we want it. And this should be focused on microcircuits, because we really want to build that for our mission that we have, or our, what's it called? Contract, this one. I can't buy the 25, that's simply too expensive. So I'm going to have to wait for this one to accrue and for this one to actually be built, a little bit of that. Whew, that is tough. In the meantime, let's actually see at our build here. Is it working? This one is not working because I haven't assigned it to what it is. This actually has, what does it have, resources on? Yeah, it has a little bit of resource. And this one is getting a little bit of resource. Yay! Okay. Now, honestly, having this belt up here is a little bit wasted, and this belt as well is a little bit wasted. Yeah, it is. And so now, okay, this is not really working very well, and we don't have any money at all. Yeah, so we're gonna get a high quantity of iron inbound if we, let's see here. When we dig into the silica, then we will be able to drag that in and also feed it in here, and then there'll be another 20, which will be primarily silica, which will help on the first two items here by then getting a mixture. And this mixture is 65 iron, which corresponds to the mixture from this one. This is 65 iron because it's the only place it comes from. I think that looks good. Let's have a look out on our our corporate base. What did we actually discover at that corporate base? No. I wonder how valuable that is. I have no idea. Well, we're just going to be exploring everything and then just seeing if something comes up. Oh, distress call is interesting, and that is a wreckage. Okay, we're actually getting some... Oh, and the private lab is enabled again, so we can go down. If we just had some money, we can go down there and get lots of research. But in the meantime, we'll just go look at these and see if we get some easy missions and then complete those and hope for goodies. I think that this is actually working. Let's wait a little bit of time to see that we can get this going. There we go, we found a crash site. In a desolate lunar valley lies the wreckage of a crashed spacecraft. The cylindrical body and remnants of a solar panel mounts suggest it was a satellite disabled in the explosion and fell from orbit. Scorch marks and signs of extreme heat are evident, telling of a catastrophic event that caused its downfall. The scene is both awe-inspiring and tragic, a stark reminder of the perils of lunar exploration. 60-60-60. Nice. Okay, and that is... Up here, we found it. Oh, hold on. That means we just pick up fat loot. Okay, that's cool. Let's absolutely get that. There we go. You're going to change direction. And this one is going to go up to the distress call. The rover to distress call. Sweet. All right, there's got good stuff up there. And there was something complete. That is Conveyor Mark 2. Not particularly interesting. We're coming up on morning, so we should see this one turn around soon. We should be able to get 500 next nighttime because of all of this. We're also, however, very much out of CPU capacity. let's have a look at our design down here. We should be getting this one. Yes, this is now adding some silicon focused content here. And this is working at 20. So 20 plus 20 plus 20 should be 60. And that's exactly what this one can process. And also what the belt can process. This belt is... But we also just researched the belt. So it's actually pretty good. I think that we are onto something here. That one can be disabled because I'm definitely not going to be using more than one. 48 and 12. Don't think we're going to be getting 12 out of this. What should be really interesting is when this comes in and mixes with the other part, then it should no longer be 65 and 8. It should be, I don't know, maybe 30 and 50 or 40 or something.
We detected a faint emergency signal coming from a point not far from us.
Oh, and it doesn't do the rest of them. I'm James Sullivan, station employee. 3 of us. We have food and water. Base 4 and 5 are decompression. We need repair materials. We need help. I repeat, need help. Need help. Interference is making it difficult to pinpoint the exact location. According to the signal data, it should be a radar station number 23 in the area. To find more, we'll have to dispatch search equipment. Alright, that's going to be one of the last things we'll start looking for here. And distress calls. So I think that we'll scan the area. Isn't that what we're supposed to do? There. Move up there. And this distress call, scan the surrounding area with the rover and the station to find the signal where that's coming from. In the meantime, we have now started mixing things up. And let's see. There. And we can see now the silicon percentage is increasing. Of course, there's going to be 2 of those that come in with 65% yield. And then there's going to be 1 with different yield. But certainly we do need to activate more of these to actually process it. You can see that we come out with 32 and then 10.4. So we should be seeing this. This one can consume 12 all by itself. So we need to get a lot more silica coming in here. But that's it's still working. It's still good. And I really want to actually just buff this up, but I have no money, not at all. Also just started feeding this one in because we are so close to getting some of these. Let's see, we're up to 18 and we're up to 298. So 19. Yeah, we need this one to get to 25. When it's to 25, then we can actually start sending it out and completing the next quest. We finally have enough to complete our contract. There we go. And we have 315 and we have 25. So send all. There, send all. Shift that one. Send all. And it can go into a cargo pod. Send that out. Perfect. This should be coming in. Then go out on the map. And we have up here. This one is still scanning. And we should see some point of interest. Oh. Whoa, there's a lot of point. What the? Well, that's crazy. Why are there so many points of interest suddenly? We'll go up here and just see if we can scan that one. There we go. We found Charlie 75. Let's send that one over to rescue Charlie 75. There we go. Hello, Charlie. Oh, 75. It was 23. I'm James Sullivan, station manager of Charlie 23. Thank you for finding us. Now we need your assistance in repairing the station and preventing further destruction. Our urgent requirement is industrial materials, which we used to get from Evergreen, but the facility is no longer reachable. Though we have ample food supplies, repairing the station must take precedence as the damage is jeopardizing its integrity. We'll send you a list of required supplies. Please act quickly to help us. Well, it's a little bit commanding, isn't it? Alright, so you want stuff. Yeah, that's okay. We can set up an expedition like that. I guess we can do all of that, right? We have all of that stuff available. Yeah, not a problem. This one is a slight problem. Just go out there. Good. So Charlie is good, and in the meantime, this here should be scanning because we know we saw some goodies over here. That one. Okay, so that goes over there. That might be from another station. Cool. I think this is a good time for us to wrap up this episode. I think we made a good progress on something of a little bit of a bus here, and using the first multi-regolith refinery and trying to get that into a decent pace. Next time we have titanium, and we're just uncovering some aluminium up here, which will then probably also feed into this part, and then maybe have 2 regolith, multi-regolith, and then feed them up here. That would be excellent. I love that idea. And then build some titanium, some titanium smelting, and some aluminium smelting up here. And then we'll actually have all the basic stuff. And then from there on, it's all sort of building all of the other components as well. So that is pretty good, and I want to thank everyone for following along this Let's Play. I really appreciate all the support. It's super nice to have a Let's Play of a good game that is somehow not crashing so much, and is working rather well and fun to explore. So thank you very much for following, thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, subscribing, and most of all, thank you very much to the patrons supporters who choose to support financially to keep this channel alive. Thank you very much to you. Until next time, take care, and as always, stay effective.